So I guess I'll kick things off. And first of all, John, thank you for putting this on and inviting us to talk about this. I was telling you about what we were doing, and you were like, man, this is awesome. And you guys are in for an amazing treat today. We're going to tell you about a really wonderful opportunity that anyone, even someone with absolutely no experience whatsoever, can absolutely do. So let's kick it off. And what we're going to start with is how we stumble upon a gold mine of opportunity in what I call amazing profits. This is probably one of the easiest things that you're ever going to be able to do. This is one of those things that only come once in a lifetime. We're going to tell you how to find desperate business owners that are ready to give you fat checks. As a matter of fact, they're going to be begging you to give you more money. You'll understand more by the end of this presentation. And we're going to show you how to leverage the traffic and the subscriber base of others for your own profits, which, by the way, has been the biggest Achilles heel for many internet marketers is how do I drive sustainable traffic? And, you know, I like to use the example of electricity. When you need to turn on your laptop, your computer, your hair dryer, whatever it is, you don't go out in the back of the house and create electricity, do you? It already exists. All you're doing is tapping into a source of electricity. Well, what we're going to be teaching you and showing you is how to tap into a source of traffic that already exists. I mean, there's nothing you can do to change it at all. And so we're going to show that to you. And if you hang tight, we're going to be giving away a special gift at the end of this presentation. So you definitely want to hang on and be in for that gift. So with that, I want to turn it over to Alicia and let Alicia tell you a little bit about her background and where she came from. So let's look at a very cute picture of Alicia and Lorette.
Thanks for that, Greg. Yes, that is me and my sister, not me and Greg. That's me in the blue jacket with the mechanical dog and my sister next to me. So Lorette and I have been, Lorette and I have been just working together. We've been side by side for as long as I can remember. Yes, we're sisters. Our last name is Little, so we go by the Little Sisters. And we've been entrepreneurs for as long as I can remember. We had the dog walking business in the neighborhood, the house sitting business, the babysitting business. We used to make these plastic bracelets and sell it at the local amusement park. So we've been entrepreneurs side by side for a very long time. And we're still side by side now doing business together. And I started in internet marketing with my ex-husband back in 2000, and Lorette joined us in 2003. So we've been doing internet marketing for quite some time. And wow, during those, I say 10 years, the slide says 10 years, so now that I think about it, you know, we've been in internet marketing for much longer than that, at least I have. And Lorette and I have covered so much in internet marketing, and I'm just going to show you some of the things that we've really been able to master just to give you an idea of how much we've done in internet marketing and what we've been able to master. So we've really mastered customer service, product development. We've created so many products, digital, physical, membership sites, ebooks, physical books, a whole lot, joint venture deals. In fact, what we're going to be teaching you tonight is a type of a joint venture deal. Lots of software creation. Lorette really is a master at creating software. She doesn't do it herself, but she knows how to outsource to get it done. We do a lot of coaching one-on-one with entrepreneurs as well as multi-million-dollar businesses, team management. Our team's in the U.S. and international. We've got quite a big international team, affiliate management, affiliate marketing, traffic generation. We know how to generate traffic. We might not be the masters that Greg is, but we know how to generate some good traffic. We like to do trainings, whether they're hands-on or webinars. We love that. We've built a lot of websites. I think about 365 websites our team has built. So we've really done a lot of business building with our business and our clients' businesses, lots of event management. We've done events from, wow, you know, the U.S. to Malaysia, right, and everywhere in between. And then we've done lots of fulfillment and delivery when it comes to running an internet-based business. And the business that I had with my ex-husband was a multi-million-dollar business. And, you know, we really traveled all over the world teaching internet marketing. But at one point, there was a point where I had to start over. And I say this, remember I said ex for ex-husband? Well, one day, someone who worked for us called me and said, hey, your husband is going on vacation. You know the guy's trip he told you about? Yeah, he's actually going with a woman, and that woman is one of your students' daughters. And, I think it's time for you to get out. And at this point, I was already in a bad marriage. It was affecting the business, and I knew I needed to get out, but I didn't have the opportunity. This wasn't a man that was easy to leave, so I didn't have the opportunity. I saw this as my opportunity. Of course, I needed to leave, so my sister flew to Texas. My parents lived right down the street, and they helped me pack up. So I packed up my laptop, can't leave that behind, and my iPhone, 2 suitcases, packed it up in my car, and drove to my sister's house in Florida. So I left everything behind. I left behind $1 million mansion and everything and just drove away. So this became a point where I had to start over. And when I say start over, I'm going to talk about how much I really had to start over. But when I got to my sister's house, and it was about 3 days after I had left, everything in my life that I had worked for 10 years was gone and turned off. I mean, we're talking about my personal email account, my work email account, all of the databases that I've been building for 10 years, all the logins were changed, my bank accounts were shut off. So at this point, I had no list, no customers, right? No list, no customers, no products. Every product I had created, the memberships passwords were changed, right? This business was what I was earning my income with. My sister was getting paid through the business as well. Our income was cut off, and now I was starting to go through a nasty divorce. And I put the word nasty here, but that's really sugarcoating it. This divorce was, if it was only nasty, it would have been great, but it's way beyond a nasty divorce, unfortunately. And probably the only good thing about this no list that you see right here is that, I had no husband. So that was the only good thing about this no list. But, my entire family was really affected. My sister had left her job and her career to come and join us in the business. I had left my career for this business, but now my sister left her career. And my parents had moved to Texas 3 houses down from us to help us. And my parents volunteered in this business. My mom was 7 days a week a volunteer helping us out. And now the entire family was affected by this decision that I had to make, and now was starting over. So some of you, when we talk about starting over, some of you maybe can relate to my story, or you've had to start over, whether it's, in business or especially in this economy that we're in. Some of you feel like maybe it's a job. You've had to start over in a career again, or maybe not even starting over, but starting something for the first time and having a lot of the no's that I showed you on that list, right? No customers, no products, no list. So when you have that list of no's, what do you do, and where do you start? And at this time, I was going through a really difficult time. Again, nasty to sugarcoat the way this divorce was going. So I took some time and I took a trip to Jamaica. My dad is from Jamaica. My grandmother lives there. She's 98 years old. Bless her heart. She's so cute. So I went to Jamaica, and my sister bought me a few nights stay at this resort that you see in front of you. Absolutely beautiful in the mountains of Jamaica, exactly what I needed. Now, one of the things, of course, when I left and had to start over, I still had my knowledge, and I was an internet marketer. So when I met with the owners of the resort, I noticed that I was the only guest they had there. So, of course, they start talking about internet marketing, right? Start telling them about internet marketing, what I do, what I can do for them. And so Lorette and I started doing some internet marketing for them, especially social media campaigns, and they started to see business pick up. But Lorette and I were looking for a really good win, right? What can we do that's like a really good win for this business? We love them, and we really wanted to put some of these marketing strategies, on steroids. So we decided to try this one strategy, and Lorette and I both had the idea on the exact same day. So we're like, all right, we're going to try this one strategy with this resort, and we did. And the resort owner was shocked and surprised, and we were surprised, and it worked out really well. And this strategy only ran for 6 days, right? So the marketing strategy only ran for 6 days, but the resort made some good money off of it. So they pocketed, so the amount that they got in their pocket for doing this marketing strategy with us was $22,870. They were like, oh, not bad for 6 days. That had never happened to them before. And they had 47 new bookings. These are new people that had never, been to the resort before, so great. They had these new bookings. And Lorette and I didn't charge them anything to do this strategy. Instead, we said, hey, just pay us a percentage of the profit. So just pay us on performance. And they did, and we made $2,287. It was easy. It was a fun marketing strategy. The business owner was so excited about it. So Lorette and I started thinking to ourselves, and we're like, are we onto something? This was easy. This was fun. I think that we've got something here. So what did we do, right? So what we did was we set it up again, right? We said, all right, let's do this marketing strategy again, and it just